Hey everybody, how's it going? So I've wanted a new wok for a long time, and so I picked this one up. Oh shoot, it's probably been 3 months ago, but our kitchen has been in the process of getting remodeled for the last 5 months, so it hasn't gotten used a whole lot. I've used it two or three times, and I really like this wok. First off, it's nonstick on the inside. It's a fairly heavy gauge metal bowl that you're cooking in. It's got a nice wood handle to it with an eye to hang it up. It's riveted on the inside, so you've got three rivets here, and it's very well attached to it, attached to the body. It comes with this lid, which has three holes in it to allow steam and pressure to uh, escape. This lid is really dirty, so it hasn't been washed yet. I just washed the wok here. We're going to go ahead and fire this bad boy up. So we're going to turn the large burner on, and we're going to get some sesame oil in here. I've got some water going over here for our rice ramen. And we've got sugar snap peas fresh from the garden today, zucchini fresh from the garden today, and onions fresh from the garden today. So the only thing missing that I'm going to be using that's not fresh from the garden today is garlic, which unfortunately is just not quite ready to harvest. So we're going to give this a whirl, and we'll see how everything pans out, if you will. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so I waited for my water temperature to come up a little bit more before I get going cooking on the wok here. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I calling it a wok when it's a wok? Well, I graduated from Western Culinary Institute back in May of 1990, and dear Chef Glanville told us it's pronounced wok, W-U-K, even though it is spelled wok. So I have called it a wok ever since. All right, so we're going to start with some sesame oil. And I'm going to add some avocado oil just because it's got a slightly higher smoke point. I'm just using a little bit here. And you can see it's already smoking. So we're going to start with onions. Yeah, add some garlic to this right away. Big, huge pinch of garlic. I love how this non-stick just lets the vegetables slide around and cook. All right, so I'm going to add some chicken. Want to get some good color on the chicken. So I want the onions to cook thoroughly and put their flavor into the chicken, but I want the zucchini and the sugar snap peas to be al dente. So I'm not going to add those till the very end. I also have some oyster flavored sauce here that I'm going to drop in there, and then at service we've got some teriyaki sauce and some soy sauce if either one of us want that in there. And then I also have this gochujang. Not sure how to pronounce that, but this is pretty spicy stuff. I'm going to finish this off with a small teaspoon of this. It's going to add some nice heat to it and some really good flavor to it. Getting some color on the chicken here. This wok is really well balanced. It's not so heavy that you've got to use two hands for its size. And it just allows the food to move around real nicely in there. The water's beginning to simmer. We'll bring that to a boil and then we'll watch it and make sure it doesn't overflow. You add a little bit of this oyster sauce. Toss a little bit of water in there just to keep that glaze from burning. And that smells wonderful. All right, the water's boiling. The ramen is beginning to do its thing here. Now, I put some bouillon cubes, some chicken bouillon cubes in this water here, and then a little extra salt. You got to be careful not to over season it. All right, got all we need of this stuff here. All right, see how the ramen is doing. That's looking really good. All right, so we're going to toss sugar snap peas and the zucchini in here. Add just a touch more water. Again, we want the vegetables outside of the onions to just be al dente. Now we'll hit this with some salt. Give it a good stir and a good toss. touch more salt, black pepper. We're going to finish this with some sesame seeds. All right, we're going to save that water. Oops. Now, if I had some cashews, I'd toss some cashews in here too, but I just don't have any, so we're going to go without this time. All right, there you have it. Fresh garden stir fry over ramen. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Till then, cheers, y'all.